work on the bass, put in work on the, I put in work on the bass, put in work on the, I put in work on the bass, put in work on it, I 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 put in work on the bass.
Okay, hold on. Bring you back up, bro. Yes. Hopefully this is at an acceptable level that I can actually hear the music whenever it plays back. So now I really can't hear myself now. Crap. Ugh. Actually, you know what? Down boy. Good. Right, everyone, welcome back. Transporter here. This is, believe it or not, Need for Speed World. Yeah, this is Need for Speed World, and it is back. It is functioning. There are lots of players. I have water on my desk. You can't see me because my laptop is streaming my gameplay now, and it doesn't work well with the camera. So, yeah. So, let us talk about what server we're on now. So last live stream I did, I was on the Nightrider server, so that has everything from the McLaren 720S, the GR Supra, the Alfa Brera, the the Shelby GT500, the new one, 2020 version of the car. And then there are other cars there that I haven't seen, that I think what other car is in there that I haven't seen yet? Brera. The Polestar one, and there are others there. The Lamborghini Veneno as well, and as well as the Bugatti Divo. So those are all on the Nightrider server. This is, as someone pointed out, as Guanzi Leo pointed out, this is the World United server. Now, their server is a lot different than the Nightrider server, obviously. First and foremost, you know what, pause this. I don't want to lose my music parts. So first and foremost, there are different amount of cars here. The only similar car that is in here that is also on the Nightrider server is the Brera. The Brera is on this server, and it's also on the Nightrider server, and it comes in different flavors. That one, the one on the Nightrider comes in gray, and you got red. We got this one custom that they did, and then we got Romeo Spirit, which I was actually driving lots of time beforehand, and it's supposedly, they said it's a dev car because the devs were driving this all around, so they were having fun with that. And it's a free rental. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. It's very jumpy though, and it's kind of drifty as well. But that's the only similar car that is available. Oh, that one and the Concept 918 RSR. If I go down here, the Concept 918 RSR, but theirs looks different. This one looks sort of more high detail, like legit. This one looks like it's been redone vinyl wise, so kudos to them, because the one on there looks like it's just been borrowed from the one on the one that was canceled before the game shut down. They were gonna bring that on, but they never got to. So yeah, this is the complete car that they finished. But there's more. There's also the streamlined car, which looks like it's out of NFS Heat somewhat. Well, somewhat, I would say. And then there's the Run. Speaking of, actually, I said the Run. I said not Heat, the Run. Speaking of the Run, we have this one in Flying Lizard stuff with a very wide body kit. This is a very good car, to be honest. Even an A, even an S. Like, this car is pretty fast. Yeah. So those two are similar. Everything else is different. Since we're on Porsche, start with a different one. This is the new SUV that they've added, I think this week or last week, the Cayenne Turbo. It's a heavy boy. Look at this rating. Handling rating 120. That's possibly the worst handling rating I've ever seen of any car I've ever seen, other than the other car that I will show today. It's a D-Class, 1.5 million. That's another thing. All the cars here are much more expensive than the ones on Nightriders. Like, for example, the Toyota MR2, right? I'll come back to this. A Toyota MR2 on there costs about... the Toyota MR2 costs about 600,000 on Nightriders. Here, 1.5 million. The Corolla 86, 550,000 over Nightriders is about 100,000 or so. Same with the Roll Evolve, the Russian server. It's very expensive, man. I don't even, like, legit, it's really expensive, man. I don't even know what to do. Anyway, back to Porsche. So the new car, the Cayenne Turbo. So they have this car. They have the one I want to get. The cop car looks like a real world Rhino. We've never gotten a cop SUV in the game when it was live when we had it. Well, and honestly, they could have added this thing, like legit. Yeah, the car, we could have had this thing to be legit, like legit. I don't know. You could have had this thing. I want this car just to keep it. It's not very good handling. Well, handling wise is definitely improved a lot. And these are all like pro engines, so like tier 3. If I put like 5-star, it probably do about 730, but I don't think it'll probably reach the what's it called? The the Jeep Grand Cherokee. That's the fastest SUV here. Anyway, so that's one. We also have the Mob, as mentioned before, inspired by NFS The Run, the mob that was chasing Jack that he got involved in. And then we have the Racer, which is the same parts as the Cop one, but more attend to racing. Well, sort of like that's performance boost. And this is all RAM. Collision force increases the rate. This is all RAM. And this is all race. So enough. It takes off the pursuit body kits, but it keeps all the performance that's in it, and that's what it is. I actually wonder what it does, though. Honestly, I actually wonder what it does. That's what I want to find out how it does, but I'm not gonna buy it yet. Like, I have enough for it, but I'm not gonna waste my money just to frugally buy it now, because I need money to get other things right now. So that's one car. If you scroll up now, if you go to Dodge, the Demon, Challenger Demon. If you remember, I think Niner fan reviewed this car. It's fast. It's fast, right? But it cannot handle for the life of it 276. Even at like S class, bro, you're in trouble. It's definitely one of the fastest accelerating cars here. I don't know if it's gonna be faster accelerating than the Z2, because that's one of the fastest accelerating cars in the game. But honestly, it's best used as a drag racer, as proven here. This is the drag race version that you can get if you wanted to. Honestly, those wide tires in the back and front, because usually the drag pack for this car has thin, skinny tires in the front, right? But these have wide tires in the front and back, so not only it can drag, it can actually drive. So that's why I'm going to use this as a driving car. But it is totally up to you. That is one car. Alright, what else is new in this thing? The World Evolved server has a bunch of awesome things in that one. But it's easy like NR. Like this one, World United, there's more people here because I suspect people enjoy the grind society, the grinding atmosphere of, working really hard to get what you want. Like, for example, these are all the standard Lambos, right? But over on the World Evolved server, they have the Lamborghini Huracan LP610-4, and I think there's a body kit on it that turns it into a Huracan Performante, right? That's one thing. But if I keep going down, I think that's what it is, though. Is it? There's another car here. Before we get to Pagani, I think that's it, right? It's not Centenario. Is there Centenario? It's not Centenario. There is no Centenario in this server. I might be in the World Evolved server, but I'm not sure. I know World Evolved has they're gonna add Ferrari to here. I think from what I've heard on their Discord server. They have the Ferrari FF is what they're adding on World United. World Evolved already has the Ferrari F40, as well as the Maserati, as well as the Mercedes 190E Evo 2. That's what they have, from what I've seen. I'll talk about the World Evolved ones later. Alright, since I can't find whatever else, because I thought there was something other than those here, but it's not here. Right. There's no 720S here or standard F1 here. There's a standard F1. Look how expensive it is. 7 million for this. Goodness gracious. Grandit up. Ah, yes. I knew I forgot one. Yes. The BMW M3 GTR ohms. So, this is in each of the servers, but I think the World United guys definitely refurbished this car to an extent, because if you can look at the headlights here, right, they used to duck above. They're like, usually the glare will be above here, like near the hood, but here they're just right, they're just right here. And I mean, I could buy it if I wanted to, but I'm not. They're just right here though, but that's one thing. It's pretty cool, but it's been refurbished. There's a sticker bar over here. That's also permanent on all versions of this car. There's the handle over here, the pull handle over here. There's also another handle over here by the light. That's not there on the standard car. And there are different types. There's the classic motorsport one. That's so nostalgic. There's also the Rockport Fugitive, which is the most wanted M3 GTR. And it only comes with one. You have to be 26 to get this car. And then we have the 90-day rental, which is the same thing as this one, but you only have it for a day, and it has all those parts on. Very slippery because high handling. I have not tested it yet. I'm not going to test it yet because I'm not going to go there yet. So that is BMW. I don't know what else they're having there. I know they're trying to add Honda, the Honda Civic. I don't know if it's the SI or the regular Civic, but they definitely got that. They're really importing that car from NFS Underground or some other NFS. So that's what that's actually not other NFS, right? It's the coupe, not the hatchback that they're adding into the game. There's nothing else in terms of Sportiers here. I mean, there are special editions that have sort of been shared within the community. There's the sidestep, the VIP package, the grip package, Heartbreaker, RX-7. We never saw these cars in the standard game. They were here. They're now in all versions of the Soapbox, different servers, right? Same with other cars here. Let's go down to Bagani. The Huayra. The Huayra is another new car. This was supposed to be one of the final cars that was supposed to be added before the game shut down, right? Because there was an info file about it. I don't know if it was Box Out or somebody else who was literally data mining the language files of the game, and they found a language file that had this car in it. And then I think someone imported the car from another game, and now it's here on World United. This is one of the distinct cars that is in this server. I gotta be a high level to get it though, so that's what it is. 30, 35 is the Scorpio. This looks like Zach's car, I think, right? If I go to Sirocco, nah, actually, no, it's different. I've definitely seen that paint scheme before, but not on this car. But yeah, the Huayra is one of those cars that we thought would arrive as well, along with the 918, but unfortunately the game shut down before it was able to be completed. So that's the stick. That's what we were dealing with there. So that's why we were just like, you know what, Black Box, screw you. Yep, so definitely a lot of that. And then today's car of what we're looking at, not Shelby, is the Sard MC8. The Sard MC8, right? As you can see here, those taillights look familiar, do they not? Because they are the same taillights that are on this car. Because that's basically what it is. The Sard MC8 is an elongated MR2. Look at it. It is an elongated MR2. It even has the front indicators here, but no flip up headlights. It is effectively elongated race version elongated race version MR2 with, I think those are Volks or raised rims on the sides. But known history, it's got a V8 in it. I don't know how much horsepower, but I know the MC8R had about 600 or so horsepower, and it was literally, it's Sard itself is like a tuning company for Toyota, and they did stuff like this. They had this car, they ran the Supra, they had other cars. This was involved in the Super GT Championship back in the 90s, right? And not only that, right, it also ran in Le Mans. So this was Super GT, right? This was a Super GT variant, but it also ran in Le Mans. It didn't look like this though. So it looked like this, the Le Mans, but it had a body kit on it. So it was literally, this thing went toe to toe with the McLaren F1 GT or the Porsche 911 GT1, cars like that. But it wasn't good to like really hold its own against those cars. So that's why literally this thing was scrapped in a short amount of time. They also had the Supra and all that stuff. And then when they introduced GT1 cars, they also had the Toyota GT1 and stuff like that. But this wasn't all Toyota. This was just like the second hand. You know, like how they had like Fortune, not like Fortune, but you know how like Porsche has Rough and like Gambala. Like this is what Sard is to Toyota. They're like not official, but that's what they did on their spare time. You know. So I think those are the and one more. So Lotus has the Elise, the Europa, the Evora, the Exige Cup 260, and a standard Exige. We don't have the standard Exige. It's significantly, it's faster, but doesn't have as much. It's not as quick. It's not as quick as the Cup 260. There's the British GT, which I don't know why it's literally stock British GT FTD. This was, I think, wasn't this in was this in the run? I forget, because this one looks so familiar. FTD. I forget what this livery was from, but I mean the front looks like that of at least GT1. Back, I kind of like that stuff there. I mean, credit where credit is due, right? Nightriders is a good server. They have cool cars. They're definitely adding more in a soon time. Like they just added 3 new ones, and they're gonna add more each month. Hopefully, World Evolved also a very good server. They're adding definitely unique cars. Like the Veyron the Veyron on that server has all the active Veyron sticking out. Like legit. They literally, Russians are a different breed. Especially there, like they added that. They added the Huracan. They added traffic cars. They added other police cars. They added Ferrari. They have Honda. They have the NSX and the S2000 on that server. Yeah. That's World Evolved for you, the Russian server. But in terms of models, of new car models and refurbished models, oh, one more. I forgot one. The Charger. Now, this was another one of those hidden cars that was also in the game but was never released. Right? The Smart. Yes, they had the Smart for 2 on the Russian server as well, right? And then the other yeah, they had the Smart, another car that you could get by like, I think if you donated like $30 or so to the server, you could get like the Smart, another car that's a startup, and like 50 million credits. $50 million just to start up, just to just buy everything. So that's, I mean, you feel on top of the world, but at the end, it's just not fun, you know. That's why I'm in between Nightriders and this, but like in terms of grinding, this is a lot more fun because it gives you something to work for, you know. So anyway, this is the Charger. The Charger. There are different variants. We had the red variant, right? We had the red variant, but we didn't really do much with it, right? And then if you move more, they have red line, which was like that. But also they have the cop edition. So other than the Ford Police Interceptor, right? They have this cop Charger and a cop Cayenne. Boy. And I think they have working sirens too, right? Does anyone know if these cars have not only working nice, but they have working sirens too, right? Other than the Dodge and the FPI, the Ford Police Interceptor concept. So the Charger and the Cayenne also have working lights and sirens too, if I'm not mistaken. No one's answering me. I don't know. But anyway, it looks like an ideal cop car. I don't know if it's as quick as one. I don't know if they have updated the performance of it, but they've definitely added. I mean, it just SL to trigger cop lights, right? And if I go to Ford, right, Police Interceptor, it just says L to put to trigger cop lights on your car. So this one should have its lights and sirens, right? And then Dodge, back to Dodge now. It's just cops. See, that has lights, right? But it's just like a thing with bull bars and custom lights just for that. It's just weird. But I'll find out it's weird. I mean, this has a full light bar. It has the spotlights, the bull bar, the lights on the bumper, lights on the back, like the computer inside the cockpit. I mean, this should have lights and sirens. It doesn't say. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that it does. Anyway, those are the exclusive cars on World United. And I think it's because this game has more of a workflow, more of a work hard to get stuff, that there are more people on the server. Also, as well, like there are more there's more definitely social interaction between the admins and the community. Like they're doing a lot more. Like Nightrider is doing a lot too, but they're doing a lot over here as well. Just to keep everyone engaged and stuff like that. And I know they're adding cars to the game. Like they're adding a Civic, they're adding a Ferrari FF, they're adding other cars as well. So it's a lot to be excited for. One thing I want them to add on here is a stock F1, because it's already on Nightriders, it's already on World Evolve 2. So I don't know what's taking them so long to put it over here. They really should. They really should. They really, really, really should. Anyway, we know about that car. There's nothing else here that really stands out. I want to level up so I can get you, at least, because I don't know how much you are though. You're probably like $7 million, right, or more than that. You're a very expensive thing, but you'll be worth it because you're pretty fast and already have what it takes to get you. So maybe we should dedicate today just leveling up. So today's offering is the Sard MC8. As I said before, it's really just a very long, elongated MR2. People wanted me to test drive this car for a while now. This is the rental car. You can rent it for $100,000 for one day. I've been basically renting cars since I started here. Like I started off with this. I hit the jackpot twice. That's why I have 3.5 million. But I'm only like a level 21. 6.1 million. Okay, so that's sort of doable if I race a lot at city perimeter or in the long tracks with my boosters on, right? And now that I have this thing, which is much faster, I'm probably within safe distance. But this big V8 with like twin hood scoops and whatnot is it's wild. It doesn't handle like the MR2 does, which I suspect. But it sounds weird because literally it's a V8 and it's an MR2. Which makes sense because it is a V8. Anyway, let us turn our music back on. You play on WOG now, right? Yes. I don't mind that you play on WOG. I might as well switch over here because literally, well, see, I'm going to review all the cars that are on Nightriders and as well as switch back here just so I can review all the cars that are on here. I don't know about World Evolved though. I'll decide what I do about it when I get there. But that's where I'm at right now. Anyway. This is literally a V8 thing, and it's so fast, like legit. This rental version can do 239 miles an hour at A733. It's faster top speed wise, no nitrous, than at 749 Nissan Skyline R34 Z2. The Z2 is my favorite car ever, and this is faster than it. So I'm like a little pissed at this V8 thing that's faster than it. So let's exit. Oh, see, look, there's a Wyra. You just bought that too, I bet you. Construction routes. Oh, speaking of the weekend of the devil, look, another Wyra. Well, your boy needs to grind some credits and get the. I will get back to that soon, dude. It's all coming back. That's all coming back. I'm definitely gonna buy one of these when I get enough money to just save up. Oh, ow. Ow. It's definitely very drifty. There's a lot of oversteer. Why we're gonna pick up speed or not. Oh yes, good night. No sir. This is my first race I'm winning of the night. Ah crud. Ugh. Oh ow. That felt slow. If reached max level, gonna be... I don't know about that. I can't vinyl for the life of me. And that's a fact. No one is here. Oh wait, someone was there. Beacon and station. I'm hitting a class event? Another Sard. Horses. A Damon. Jump and start, you stupid demon. Oh, crap, wrong way. Went the wrong way. Alright. Oh, you... What are you, a tank? Oh dear, you can't turn for the life of you, bro. There's a Sard. This thing looks like a Ridge Racer. Oh, there we he is now. Sard MC8 is beating me. Just watch out for the demon. I'm going over here. Sorry. Right here. I should actually let you see the rewards, right, for playing a lot. So this, the economy for this game, right, it's a bit of the same as it was before, with some few differences, right? Actually, hold on, if he's not coming back. This guy plays a lot. Porsche. But yeah, come and find me if you're playing on WUG. I was actually waiting for Nightrider to come on, but I don't know if he's like also awake or not. So I'm gonna go wake him up. I'm sorry, knee. Ow. Yeah, because apparently this Sard is good. Oh, hop. I'm sorry. I don't care if I'm coming second right now, bro. I knew that was faster out there. Porsche. Watch out. Ah, back corner. Yeah, it's definitely got a lot of acceleration, this thing. Right in there. A bit drifty. I mean, it is drifty, but not as drifty as the GT500 off of Nightriders. That thing is drifty, like more than Boss 302 drifty. Ow. Yeah, but like, Niner, wake up. Come and join me. I want to have some fun. He's either asleep or something. Yeah, like legit. What is it? Are there exclusive cars on the Polish server? I don't know. Anyone know? Are there exclusive cars in the Polish server? WPL? But what's cool about it is that there's definitely more people on this server, so you're not excluded from getting into a race like at all. Win or lose, you're in good hands. By attempt? So Le Mans? Really? So if I grind over there... Oh, really? Oh, I'm not even gonna bother with that then. I was jumping the start. So much lag. If I find a good race, I'll go there. Alright, real boy. You hit the back there, boy. Come along. Oh, someone's trying to ram someone off the road. They're still going at it. Let's see if I can escape it. Ah. There we go. It escapes. F1 guys over your head. Yeah, this is an S-Class killer. Oh, they did? Okay. Well, that's just like 1,000,000 of race, though. Those are pretty ridiculous. Wait. Le Mans on here or Le Mans on, Nightriders? That you can get 1,000,000. That's my confusion right now. Can you get 1,000,000 for Le Mans on United or 1,000,000 on Le Mans? Oh, here, really? Someone come race with me, man. I want to do this thing. This car is pretty good. It just feels really weird. Oh, that's wide. This Lambo here wants to ram me into submission. You're not fast enough. Nor do you have the scones. Told you. You don't have the scones. What the heck? Oh, it's a wire. Never mind. That was Murcielago. That was a Murcielago. I'm like, wait a minute. I have not raced there yet. I've only raced on city perimeter. No one's here. If I get one good Le Mans, I'll get there. Right now, all the good races are at competition here now, the Sard. They're both Japanese and they're both. Oh, never mind. Ow. Ow, double hit. Why am I doing so much better than this guy in this S-Class Z-Tune? This is so wrong. Z-Tune should be up where I'm at right now. I do apologize. I hit a tire and I hit that thing. I don't like this thing. It's faster than a skyline. Wait, what parts are on this thing again? Alright, so are the awards aren't the same for single player, are they? They're like relatively decreased. That's another question I have. Like, if I were to do single player Le Mans right now, how much would I get? Oh, I'm gonna be left behind now, am I? Or not? No one's here. I guess I got Peter timeout. It's looking like it. Damn. Wow. Oh, never mind. Peter timeout. Porsche is bugged, has bugged connection, and he is with it. I hate off my racing line. This handle is really weird. I need stickier tires. Reds will not do it. Blues may do it. This car has yellows on it. Oh, I hate that. Ow. That was unnecessary. That's what I thought. Can we, like, not do old quarter? Lions Challenge. This is an oldie. Where's the guy? Oh, he's on the Mazda. What is he doing here? Sylvia. You. Wait, it's not in the garage though. I looked in the garage already. Is it like all if I go to the garage now, right? It's not there. That corner. I am so rusty. I mean, it grips here, and on occasion it just slips. There's a good amount of oversteer. Not very good steering either. Ooh. That's the main problem I have with this game. The prices are just ridiculous. Like, who pays 1.2 million for an MR2? Everything here is just a lot. So we gotta discuss the economy and how we can lower that down, at least a bit. But if they do that, they're gonna lower down the amount of rewards you get. So I don't know. But they don't do pay to win, so that's probably why they're probably adamant of having it so very expensive. So that's one thing. Yeah. Oh, okay. I only hit jackpot twice and I have not hit it since. What else should I know about World United, guys? Can you... I don't know what else, because literally I've just been racing here for a while. I've hit jackpot twice and that was it. So like, I'm trying to... I don't know. Alright, so say... Let's see, how long is Le Mans? Where is Le Mans? Where is Le Mans? Beacon Station, Sunset. Yeah, I hit jackpot twice. Jackpot I had was 1.5 million. That's what I got. Half an hour thing, right? I don't care. Garden Boulevard. Where is Le Mans? Kempton Circuit on the left. 4th and Vine. Rome Circuit, Highway Drag. Oh, there you are. Let's teleport there, actually. Let's see. See, I always hop into a lobby, but there's no one in here. I'd be surprised if someone actually goes in here. Oh, someone is in here. Oh, a Black Ridge. Why does this BMW have bull bars, light bar, and lights? What are you? Oh, that's you? Bruh. That's so weird. 61, wow, 61.52 miles, 2 laps. I could... Road cops. You should really just paint it blue and yellow. Not, yeah, dark blue and yellow, like from Most Wanted. Except we don't have the Corvette. The Mercer drives a Camaro. Okay, so this get to Long East. We start out here at Dover Street. I mean, I've been around the world for like a long time already, so I know how well this track may work. I know length is definitely one thing to note. So it's about a half an hour worth of racing. Might as well get some food to get to out of driving right now. This is going to be a long haul. Oh, no wonder. Okay, so there's a lot of turns here. It's not like completely out, like the outskirts of the complete world. It's interesting. All right. So we're at Dover Street over in Palmont. We're still here in Palmont. We're nearly Fortuna. TFK territory. Zonda's supposed to be fast. I think it's direct. I think it's direct. It's supposed to be that fast. Quickly fade. Oh no, I knew it. Shortcut. Ow. Yeah, he's already on the other end of that bendy loop. I gotta get accustomed to the handling of this thing. I'm gonna make it work. If I get it, I'll definitely tune it to 749 and see if it works. I mean, it's probably at max already, but it's only on pro. It's only on elite parts, not on. It's only on like ultra parts, not on elites. Ah, I probably missed it. He's still up there. Bouncing us off because I think can corner. This game can corner, but it's just bit unstable. Invite your friends. We're going to that. We know racing. Literally, it's 14 minutes of this. So literally we're hitting every single, literally mended every single track here in Palmont, I think, right? Like almost every single track here in Palmont, we just molded it together. Every single route here in Palmont, that's what they did. S-Class your car, bro. This Zonda's ahead. He's not letting up. I thought we were on the highway, though. Not like that. Heading towards Silverton. That's well on. Okay, I'm dropping that back. Yeah, now we're in Silverton. This is Darius territory. Wow. Endurance run. Okay. Only been 5 minutes out of 35 or 30. Like, legit. This is so risky track to use. Probably would have gone city perimeter just because that's faster and easier to use, but this is so risky. I like the sound is keeping me out. Like, this just sounds very good. If I just did this, that would be my stream. It's already 12. I still gotta do no limits. Ow. I feel you, bro. I'm literally not doing anything special right now. Oh boy. Minutes a lap. It's really dark. 8 minutes to go for first lap. We're already back in Rockport. This thing is quick though. Look how quick it is. This is better acceleration than the Skyline. Do that again in almost half an hour. I missed that one. Yes, sir. Oopsie, not ideal. This thing is fast, legit. Minutes in. Left for first lap at least. Is this the longest track in the game, though? There's probably a little longer one, right? Use a wire. That's $6 million to them. But is this the longest track in the game, though? That's my question. It's got 237. Yeah. Pretty strong snipers too, man. It's gone. Is the Wire the best car in the game now, or is it still the F1? I think it's the F1, right? Ah, crap. Wasn't making attention. It's down. Road loop and the mall. Oh. This way up. Never mind. Wrong way. F1 and wire. As they should be. If they introduce I don't know what other car they could introduce to challenge that car. But I don't have that car, so that's gonna cost me money and my sanity to get it. Trinity probably. They already have the 919, but I don't even concept for them. Oh, okay, down here. Now we're going back to Palmont. This is one dead track that they've constructed. Man had time on his hands to do all this. Man, I just want a Ferrari FF. I want a Bach Mono. I want a Centenario. I want the new 991. I want the new 992. Actually, not 991, 992. The stuff I want, bro. I mean, they could convert cars from real racing. We're definitely nearing starting point here. So, definitely recording a race of this in my spare time. Right, this is ridiculous. Oh. What the heck? You guys reported? What? Uh-oh. Did we lose connection? I feel like we out of memory. Oh dear. Oh my. That's not funny. Give me a second. Who's this car? Oh, they're going through maintenance right now? Really? You really just killed the thing off right now. What the heck? I think going through maintenance right now. I think going through maintenance right now. Hold the phone. Give me a second. Oh, you were still in the game, but the thing is saying that the server's offline. Okay. Oh, here we go. That was weird. I don't know what happened. Alright, if that's not gonna help, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because it literally cut off when we were racing though. Should I really be doing that? But again, I probably spent like a lot of time during in the safe house explaining everything, so let's try that again. Yeah, people are here again. Okay. Hit the thing. The more you level up, the more cash you get too, right? This Akira here used to be my favorite car. And now I hit the thing. Oh, you're trying to protect yourself now, is it? Okay. I think we're off again. What the heck? There's definitely stuff happening to the servers right now. Like, we should be fine.